Going to call the meeting to order. Would you call the roll, please? Mr. Castater.
Yes. Mr. Gunther is absent. Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Present.
Mrs. Webb is not here this evening, and Mr. Young.
Here. You want to review the agenda?
Pledge. Do the pledge.
Damn it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay.
Mr. President, short agenda tonight, just a couple personnel items and Mr. Caster's report.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion passes. We need to approve the minutes. You have copies of the minutes. I'm guessing you looked them over. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, call the roll, please.
Yes. Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes. All right. We have no legislative report. Butler Tech report.
Yeah, I can give a brief one.
Okay.
They met on July 9th. Mr. Graff was not present. He was on vacation. Nick Lindberg ran the meeting, and he gave us a little update on night school and some of the things they've been accomplishing. 6 years ago, Butler Tech was transferring about $550,000 a year into the night school account. And last year, they had a revenue of 4.1 to the positive million. And this year, they had 8.4 million to the positive. Basically, coming from the CDL testing. They did over 5,000 CDL tests on site at Butler Tech on their driving platform up there. They certified 152 new drivers from their program, but they test from anybody all over the state. Because I think people had to go to either like Chillicothe or Wapakoneta to get the CDL Class A test done, where you walk around, it takes a couple hours, you gotta walk around and describe all the brake
Yep.
parts you're looking at, what's wrong, what you see. And since they started doing that, and then they did over 7,000 Class B drivers license testing, just regular four-wheel vehicles. So that's kind of what changed it around. But they also last year graduated 50 welding students, 25 EMT grads. I guess that's kind of a pretty long process for that group, and then 15 STNAs, and just the regular. They had some people taking some business and computer classes and stuff. But the main focus of where they picked up the revenue is running those CDL tests.
The state provide the examiner for the CDL?
They have people at Butler Tech that have passed that, had to get certified.
Okay, so they have
They
examiners.
also, once in a great while, will do motorcycle testing, where they can come out, they have motorcycles available. You can take your exam on their motorcycle, and so you can go out and buy your big Harley and ride it the first time. I don't know. And then Paul Carpenter talked about the closing funds. They ended their fiscal year with $23,390,522, which is, they made about $555,000 in revenue over above what expenses they had, which is a little lower than what they've done in the past, or at least when I was on the board previously. They always seem to make about $1.5 million a year, so that keeps going up. It was like 17 when I started on the board there, and now it's like 23. So different funding model, and they're also benefiting from the tax increase all over the county.
Yep.
That really helped them because they're getting every household and so forth. So that's all I have.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do we have any public comments this
We do
evening
We do not.
from our one public? No, I guess not. Okay.
One public. General public.
Okay. Superintendent's report.
Mr. President, just one item, personnel schedules A, B, C, and D need approval. There is one change on C that you have in front of you. You see the little star there for Jana Wilson. She was hired today, so we wanted to get her on the agenda to make sure that we got her, get her in the process with the fingerprinting and all that. So I ask the board approve schedules A, B, C, and D of the personnel as listed.
Thank you. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, call the roll, please.
Yes. Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes. All right, treasurer's reports and recommendations.
All right, I have 5 items tonight, letters A through E. I'll start at the top. Letter A is our resolution, yearly resolution that we passed to engage with services with the Butler County ESC. Those are primarily special education supports and positions like speech pathologists, school psychologists, other contracted staff. So that's a yearly contract that we do. I'm going to skip down to letter C, district liability insurance. That's just the renewal of our annual liability policy. And then letters D and E are our typical standard monthly reports, our investment report from Red Tree, and then the end of the year cash balance, cash summary, and general fund report. Letter B was a last minute add today. We've been working and engaging with Liberty Mutual Insurance Company over the last couple of months for a roof claim here at the high school. And we got some information from them late this afternoon that they'd come to a settlement with a contractor that we've been working with for essentially what's going to result in a full replacement of the shingled area of the high school roof through the claim, which is a good thing for us. In order to be able to move forward with that, we felt like it was in everyone's best interest to try to get that done prior to the school year starting, which is obviously a tight window. We're a couple weeks away. So in order to do that, we're asking for approval of a resolution for urgent necessity, which is essentially a legal document that says that it's in the best interest of the school district to get this project done prior to students coming back for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, we need a functional, serviceable roof on the building to have school every day. And secondly, being able to do the project without any staff or students in the building is a lot more cost-effective than trying to do it on weekends when we're moving material in and bringing it out and disrupting the educational environment to try to get the project done. So what this resolution does is that it essentially allows us to not have to do a public bid for this project, and we can move forward with getting it done in a little more timely fashion than waiting for bid documents to come back and have to go through kind of that drawn-out process that would certainly put us into the school year and kind of disrupt being able to get it done.
And our only cost is a deductible.
Our only cost is a deductible at this point, $5,000
That's a
deductible.
pretty good deal.
Really good deal. Yeah.
All right.
We'll block all of those together in one vote, letters A through E.
Do we have a motion to approve items A through E?
I will make the motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, call the roll, please.
Yes.
Mr. Castair.
Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes. We don't have any board committee reports this evening, I don't believe. Okay. I'll go around the table. Mr. Kleinfelder, you have anything, any
Glad
comments?
to be back, glad I can make it.
We are too.
So, glad the roof thing worked out. That's awesome. That's big savings for how the permanent improvement or general fund or wherever that miracle money was coming from. So, great job on whoever was negotiating that deal.
You have anything?
Yeah, I'm just ready for a new school year. Want to thank all the teachers and staff for coming back again and continuing to make the district great. I think I think we're going to be worlds ahead here with this roof, getting that done. I believe that is going to be one big step for the district financially. So
I saw an interesting article in the,
All that's like furnace plenum, and it's burning up from the inside and outside. It's like 150 degrees if you go up in there during the day.
I saw an interesting article in the Cincinnati Enquirer the past week. They had the starting dates for all the school districts in the greater Cincinnati area, Butler County, Warren County, Hamilton County, Claremont County. There's only 2 districts starting on August 8th that week. All the rest, the earliest start dates are like the 14th, maybe a couple on the 12th. So just thought that was interesting, given that we had some discussion about this back in January and February. But we will be moving ahead with getting the, so we're stuck basically with our calendar this year, obviously, but we will be working to get the calendar set this fall for, as soon as we can in the fall, for the 25-26 school year. So I think it's important that we get plenty of input from the community on the calendar in the future, because I don't think anybody's happy about the starting on August 8th. So I don't want to grind that into the ground, but I just caught my attention. Okay, other than that, I don't have anything other than I'm looking forward to the new school year, looking forward to getting Mr. Rice here on board August 1, and I think we're going to be moving forward in a very positive direction heading into the school year. So that's all I have.
Steve, one quick thing
Yeah.
before we end. Do we have kind of a rough guesstimate on the roof cost?
It looks like the claim amount was about $755,000. So
Okay.
that's right in line. We'll obviously pay the deductible, and I think it's, they've done a really thorough job of, they've been on the roof multiple times, inspecting, looking at the plywood underneath and the sections that need to be replaced. So I feel like we've got a pretty tight proposal. Obviously, with any kind of project, there could
If
be
something
things that come
creeps
up.
up, yeah.
But I think the fact that it's we're getting the funding for the lion's share of it, we'll be able to offset any other costs that might come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, anything else by anyone? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
So moved. Second. Call the roll, please.
Yep. Mr. Beckman,
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder,
Yes.
Mr. Young.
Yes, we are adjourned.